LeBron James, a story in today's Akron Beacon Journal says that some of James' Cavs teammates, unnamed of course, believe he's dribbling too long, forcing too many shots out of double and triple teams.
Oh, he's a young player. He's a franchise player. He's going to have the ball in his hands. If you don't like it, you better find a different team to play on because this is his team.
LeBron got it.
He just has this air of confidence about him. He looked down at Ray Ralston and kind of smirked at him and go, you can't cover me.
LeBron filling it up again.
Got to get it up.
Here's LeBron to the rack, and he's fouled and will shoot two. Better than a highlight. Master dunk. Here's LeBron, mano against mano, and a reverse and a soft layup. Now that is athleticism.
Quick first step.
LeBron again going strong to the cup, but he's fouled and will get two. The Raptors are really playing Cleveland tough interior D. And on that note, Gooden just breaks it down. They've really done a terrific job, the Raptors have, on Ilgauskas.
I see the difference, Chuck? You take a little bit more time. Eric Snow is physical. He's got quick hands. And at the other end, LeBron able to get to the line.
So on the floor, along with Marshall, Peterson, Rose, and Alston. And the J is good.
It's a tough shot when the offensive player gets down and turns that little baby hook right into your face.
James, power move, and he missed the dunk, hit back rim, and he will get two. Cleveland will close out the quarter with 5 seconds remaining against Mo Peterson. This is the matchup. They want LeBron James with a rock. And a deep three.
Oh, my.
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron James, slow start, but how about finishing the quarter with 16? Now, see, he went right at LeBron again. LeBron looked at him and said, no, you're not going to get it.
Rhodes had the ball stripped out of his hands, picked up by LeBron James against Martin Pavlovich. James with a slam.
Raptors gave up a bucket, but they were able to come right back. But this, they have to stop right here.
LeBron James is filling up the stat sheet. He's got 22 in the half. 41-37 Raptors. Let's see how you feel when you're coaching on the sideline.
What do you mean you're not making a call? Oh, wow. This is the danger of getting a guy going like LeBron, Chuck. 25 points.
LeBron with a three-ball jack.
See, that's what I'm saying. Right now, Sam Mitchell, he wants everybody to get up and take that shot away. Let's see what Vic has for us.
So it's LeBron James, and then you have more LeBron James, and you have more LeBron James.
Again, Chuck, I like the idea that the Raptors are making him the scorer. You just don't want him putting up monster numbers too easily. For example, an open shot like you saw right there. Every shot has to be contested. Every shot has to be challenged. If you do that, you're going to have other players become non-factors.
Ilgauskas at 7-3. Not much you can do about that when he catches it that low with a smaller man up.
The last thing the Raptors want to do is see Chris Bosh on his back again.
James from the corner, the step back coming up, and the three is good. Meantime, the Raptors on a 9-2 run. They've retaken the lead at 5. Nice pass from James to Double.
He sees everybody, and his teammates react.
Now they're trying to screen and roll. There's a double on James coming. You want Newell to take a shot, and this one is a three.
See, LeBron James poses a big dilemma. If you double him, somebody's open, and he's as good as anybody in this league at finding the open man.
James against Peterson with a runner. He makes it look so easy. And LeBron James with 34. With Snow down the floor, LeBron James to the rim and a foul.
One extra dribble there by Snow, Chuck. He had 2 rebounds and very aggressive, challenging shots. LeBron James.
Well, this is his ball game, folks, and if the Cavaliers are going to win, they're going to have to ride him and give him the rock. That's just fast deflected. Now James is going to have to hustle. He got 4 on the shot clock. LeBron fires it up. You got to be kidding me. LeBron James.
It was impressive, Chuck. As that ball was rolling over half court, he looked up, saw how much time was on the clock, knew that he had to get it up there and take the shot.
10 on the clock. Here's James. Oh, my goodness. That is a Sports Center highlight. King James taking off and eating some iron here in Toronto.
He's giving the drive, and he just opens up. And when you open up that easily, remember, you want to make that player go through you, go around you. When you open up, that doesn't give help a lot of time to get there.
James again against Popso.
So he did it again, Chuck.
In the paint, he's sent to the floor and pops right back. Rose to Milton. Flat. Rebound Gooden. Down the floor, leaking out LeBron James. with the slam. They want to post up with Gauskas with a screen and roll. Now 2 on the clock. LeBron's going to have to force it up. Oh my, you got to be kidding me. He's got 48.
Now, see, when that happens, there's nothing you can do about it. I mentioned the fadeaway he took the previous time. You want to encourage shots like that.
LeBron James with 48 points, a career high. Holding and looking. James puts it on the floor. He wants it. He can feel it. And he's got 50, his first NBA 5-0.
And again, the shots are getting tougher and tougher down the stretch.
And LeBron with 53, and that sets the Cavalier franchise record for most points in a single game.
Oh, that is ridiculous, Chuck. He is making incredible shots right now.
Here's James for 3. You got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? LeBron James with 56.
Wow, this is an absolutely spectacular performance. Unbelievable.
And this ball game is over. Raptors win, Raptors win, Raptors win. Despite the 56 of LeBron James, the Raptors get it done to improve to 28-38. LeBron James' first 50-point game of his NBA career. But the Cavaliers lose for the 9th straight time on the road. It dropped to 34-30.
Holidays are always happier with victories. If the Bucks win this game tonight and Memphis beats Indiana in Indianapolis, Milwaukee will have the second best record in the Eastern Conference. It's Cleveland and the Bucks at the Bradley Center. Jim Paschke, John McLaughlin, and Bob Brainerd.
You know they've got inside weapons in Ilgauskas. They've got a great talent in James. They have three-point shooters, Jim, and they'll load them up.
A wraparound pass from Ilgauskas. LeBron James liked it and converts. Now McGlure back into the mix defensively. Good pass to the middle from James. He's a fine passer, and he can play defense. He'll pick you and go full court.
Swung it to the wing, and therefore Ilgauskas just runs right down the middle. That's where the Bucks have to pick it up. And James, showing what's in his pastry bag, he can shake and bake. Whoa, he's doing pretty well out here also.
That's a deep 2. 6 points for LeBron.
Like most great scorers, he's got a jump shot. He's got a wonderful jump shot, so he's got range in his offense. He can go out, he can obviously go in.
There's a 3 by LeBron James, 9 points. Former Buck Damon Jones on the floor for the Cavaliers. LeBron James back-to-back triples, 12 points in 5 minutes. Sometimes he gets that shot away. Drew Gooden has his second jam.
Who's explosive when he gets in the pop-up zone.
Red's 3 comes away, tipped out, and controlled by LeBron James.
And with Marshall and Damon Jones in the game, you got to play them for their threes, even though that guy will go in and do that.
25-20. The Cavaliers in front. Danielle Marshall, 3-pointer.
He can rip them, and that's just the problem with this team. If they mix it up and get inside on you early, with all the perimeter shooters they have, they're going to extend your defense and put a lot of pressure on them.
LeBron James, he's a 10.
Somebody's got to stop in there and at least stop.
Jim Paschke, John McLaughlin, and Bob Brainerd on FSN North. That's an and 1 for LeBron James. If he hits the free throw, he'll have 19 points.
Incredible, Jim.
Blocked by Ilgauskas.
He is long, isn't he?
Great pass ahead for James, 21 points. Eric Snow with a beautiful assist.
That was fabulous.
James against Red. Jess Kersey blew the whistle. He was going to call an illegal defense. He calls it off. He says, score the basket, no illegal defense. Red will try to stay with LeBron James. Red from Columbus, Ohio. LeBron James from Akron.
They kind of had a secret handshake when they came in together. How about LeBron?
Yeah, he's going to score that.
I'm telling you, Jim.
Unbelievable. He has 25 with a free throw coming.
He's off to a magical night. When you make plays like that, and the ones he's made earlier, when you get the right bounce, everything's going, it's when you're really grooving as a player. You feel it, you sense it, every now and then you have him, he's having one. That's in.
LeBron James, 3-pointer. LeBron shows it, goes, and has 31 points with 105 remaining in the second quarter.
Remarkable. Bobby Simmons took away the jumper, so he goes to the iron.
53-50, the Cavaliers have the lead. James finds Ilgauskas with a deep 4 pass.
I can't keep him awake when he's way down there, Jim.
He's snoozing tonight.
How about that shot? Right in his grill, had the Bucks bench behind him, Simmons in the front, and he drains it. Look at this. Step back And you can't step back too far or you'll step out of bounds.
Tied at 58. Bucks had been down 16. Oh my goodness, you can't leave him open. I mean, he'll kill you when he's covered. He has 36.
Bobby's on him, Jim, but he's staying down. He's playing him for penetration rather than the jump shot.
Quick first step by LeBron James, block Bogut. LeBron James, oh man, that's a great move against the big man. LeBron James is the Cavaliers' leading assist man, 4.8 a game, so he scores and dishes, and he takes another shot. God's a reach. He was drafted after Sean Respert, his teammate at Michigan State. Respert taken by the Bucks. Drives. Basket would not have counted. Goes after a block attempt by Andrew Bogut. Bobby Simmons. James on a deep catch. He leaked out, and the game is tied. 47, a new opponent, season high, surpassing Allen Iverson's 45. James with a great dish. Eric Snow. Great action at the Bradley Center. LeBron James has 49 points, and he puts an exclamation mark on his night.
He's going to pull up. Nope.
He hits a bank three. LeBron James has 52 points.
You don't bank from the front. That was an error. You don't try to do that. That's the kind of night he's had. You can bank a three from the front.
Larry Hughes.
That'll do it.
Bucks win.
It is day number 11, game number 6 on the Cavaliers jaunt west. You're looking at the Delta Center here in the Rocky Mountain region of Salt Lake City, Utah. Welcome everybody along the Cavaliers television network for a Saturday night of Cavalier Hoops. Tonight, Mike Brown and the Cavaliers, they want to say adios to the 6-game losing slide as they come in to see Jerry Sloan and his Utah Jazz. LeBron James wearing the black tights tonight to raise up over Kirilenko and drop that jumper. Well, LeBron, in the last 2 nights, Austin, suffered through the 2 poorest shooting nights of this season for the Cavaliers. He's just 12 of his last 42 at 27%, but connects on his first jumper there. LeBron James put it on the deck. You can count that with one more coming from the line. And that foul is going to go on Greg Ostertag. So LeBron showing no ill effects there. A 9-0 run. He knows that the Cavaliers need a hoop, and he put it on the deck and got to the rim. James through traffic. That's Daniel Marshall to stroke that three. They know all about that here at Salt Lake City as Daniel, as you said, put up big numbers in his 2 years here with the Jazz.
Yeah, he had a great run here, and he's familiar with these baskets. As you see, the first shot knocks it down.
Kirilenko, great give up to Okur, who lost the basketball. But Kirilenko took it away from Gooden, and Okur went glass.
On this road trip, we've seen a lot of that, where the Cavaliers secure the basketball and then give it up with a little bit of a turnover that causes problems. LeBron comes right back with the basket.
And LeBron James off that bounce that he does so wonderfully well. Got to that dotted line and delivered the floater for the Cavaliers. 10-0 run now as LeBron James will try to end that. And LeBron will stick that baseline jumper. Now the Cavaliers with LeBron James along with Damon Jones, Sasha Pavlovich. LeBron turned that corner so strong and touched that up on the glass and got it to go. He's got 13. Harpring too strong on the jumper. LeBron James to the offensive end. Kirilenko fell down. LeBron James will splash the deep jumper as Kirilenko took a seat. LeBron buried it over the top of him. He's got 15. LeBron James going to raise up. Ring it up. LeBron is feeling it here in the Rocky Mountain air as he's got 17 here in the first half. Shot clock at 7. LeBron James fading away and filling it up.
Boy, he's making up for last evening. He's on fire now.
And Kirilenko moved off the ball. Collins got an offensive board. He missed the putback.
Cavaliers rebounding well. after they got really a break because Karolinko had a point-blank shot.
LeBron James to trigger the deep jumper that's right there. So James dropping that jumper with a foot inside the arc. He's got 21. James on the steal. LeBron and Pavlovich will run to the hole. Sasha muscled it up and got it to fall as he had to readjust that with Kirilenko flying by. As Collins will fire that deep jumper. But as we said, it's a floor game for Sasha and in the half court, where he wants to find the improvement. LeBron James, how strong and powerful is that? Going glass over the top of Kirilenko and kissed that and got it to fall. Cavaliers by 3. Daniel Marshall has returned. LeBron James off the spin, wheeling and dealing and ripping cord on that step back jumper. Ooh. Beautiful. LeBron's got 27. This is an 8-0 Cavalier run. LeBron James with that skip pass to Daniel Marshall, who'll book that 3 from deep out of the corner. Daniel's got 18. He's tripled 3 times tonight. LeBron James came out of the attic. He'll fly and flush in the Rocky Mountains.
Wow.
Jaws dropping, I see, all over this region of the country. How about LeBron James? Isn't that a gorgeous move as he bounced through the paint and kissed that off the glass? LeBron has got 31.
LeBron James with his patented hop, skip, and a jump for 2.
LeBron with the shot clock at 4. That rainbow 3, and you can bring that baby up. Darren Williams had to readjust that as Ogauskas and Marshall closed him down. Cavaliers' biggest lead of the night. LeBron James from deep. That face-up 3 is a bullseye for LeBron. Memo Okur. Okur didn't get that to go. The last 3 times around the paint, Zydrunas has altered Utah's shots with his length.
But what I enjoy about Z now, he moves his feet. Whoa!
Flight number 23 with takeoff and touchdown in Salt Lake City. And one coming on that Jazz foul. LeBron James just putting on spellbinding offensive moves tonight.
He leaped from the dotted line and went in strong. LeBron James down the middle, off the dribble penetration. He saw the defense coming from the right, gave him a quick look, and he said, "You can't get in, baby. I got this one."
LeBron James, another triple try.
Is he feeling
LeBron James, heat checking, absolutely aflame here in Salt Lake City. The young man is scorching. He's got 42. Damon Jones to raise up for 3 and came up front rim. Kirilenko cannot touch it. LeBron James knows it. James will head to the hole with power and one coming. LeBron James. Folks, you are watching one of the most dazzling offensive showpieces in the NBA this year from the Cavaliers, LeBron James.
You talk about being alert and being on top of the play. LeBron realized that Kirilenko could not touch it again. Johnny on the spot to the hoop for the strong move for 2. Opportunity for a 3-point play. LeBron is very focused right now at this point in the game.
Shot clock at 5. James to raise up and bury another triple. He's got 49 in Utah.
You are watching a great basketball player just have one of those in the zone nights.
James will head to the rack. Didn't go down, but he's got a chance to get half 100 at the free throw stripe. 7 of 9 from the line. He's at a half 100 for the 3rd time in his young NBA career, in this crowd saluting LeBron James. How about the basketball fans here in Salt Lake City? Many of them on their feet. I mentioned to you those top 4 scoring performances for LeBron James. So this one might go down at half 100 plus 1. 51 for LeBron as he connects twice from the line. Cavaliers want to take a foul to get LeBron James out. Listen to the ovation here at the Delta Center for LeBron.
And it's good. You don't see that a lot, but that shows you how dominant of a performance this young man had tonight, because the opposing crowd cheered him as if he was one of their own.
He dropped 51 on the Utah Jazz tonight. 3rd time he's been over 50 in what is already a remarkable NBA career. Game over in Salt Lake City. You can book this one to the Cavaliers. I haven't had the opportunity to bring that out in 2 weeks. The Cavaliers' last win was 2 weeks ago tonight
against the Milwaukee Bucks.
LeBron, I know it feels good to get that monkey off the team's back there.
You know, I mean, through every game on this West Coast trip, we gave ourselves an opportunity to win, and we just weren't able to pull it out. You know, and tonight it was kind of a must-win. You know, we didn't want to go on a 4-hour flight back home without a win and feel down about ourselves. So, we came in with the right intensity and got a win on the road.
You know, before the game, you were a game-time decision. How close were you to not playing tonight?
Oh, very close. If it was an early game, like a 1 o'clock game, I wouldn't have been able to play because this morning my knee has stiffened up from last night. I think I feel like I'm catching a cold too, so I was fighting through a lot of pain today, and I just gave my team an opportunity to win.
How did you feel when the opposing crowd gave you a standing ovation after the game?
That was awesome. You know, you get a standing ovation, especially, in Salt Lake City. You know, that's excellent, and I respect these fans a lot for embracing my game.
Super game. Seems like I'm saying this a lot to you, but great game, LeBron. All right.
Kirkland tosses, and we are underway. Glad you're with us on FSN South. The Grizzlies and the Cavaliers, first of 2 meetings between the teams this season. Memphis turns it over. Hughes running the middle on the break. And tapped in by LeBron James. That's another offensive rebound and already 4 second chance points for the Cavaliers. LeBron James, the no-look pass to Gooden. LeBron James, that is why he's the elite leading assist man for the Cavaliers at 7.5 a game, and their leading steal guy. He's 8th in the league in both steals and assists. James down the lane. I don't know if that qualifies as a highlight reel dunk or not, but it is a dunk from LeBron James.
That's pretty good.
LeBron James for 3. They go with single coverage. Gasol turns, guns, and gets it. So if you're going to cover him with one guy, even if it is Drew Gooden, it's not going to work.
No, it's not going to work, and you'll see, especially if the Grizzlies make a nice run here and tie this thing up or get it close by halftime, you'll see second half they'll have to commit to doubling foul.
Now, we said something about forcing LeBron James to take 7 threes. I don't think we were counting on him making 2. Varejao from outside. Anderson, Varejao, back-to-back hoops. And LeBron, that's an extra step! Holy cow! He stumbles and then throws it out on a shot clock violation. LeBron. Gasol, 3 to shoot, has to go with it over Gooden, moonballs it off the rim, and the rebound taken by LeBron James. And boy, he can hustle it up the floor, down the lanes. Scoops doesn't score, but he'll go to the line. Rudy Gay committing his second personal foul. You think Mike Conley hustles it up the floor? LeBron James isn't far behind.
But if the Grizzlies can get this to a 110, 115 game, you got to believe that it favors that style that the Grizzlies play.
Rudy. Through traffic, couldn't get the scoop to fall.
Better stop the ball. You better stop it further out than that. Now, see, you have to stop it further out so you break this momentum so it allows other people to get below you.
LeBron for 3.
That one's snucky. Well, LeBron wants this matchup again. You see the 2-on-2. They're basically eliminating 3 guys on the offense, clearing the side, and really just getting to the Z-man, and then LeBron coming off the pitch.
Ilgauskas 4 for 4 in the quarter, and James puts down another 3. Well, apparently LeBron James was not happy with us talking about him taking 7 threes because he came into tonight's ball game. Let's underline this: 28% from 3 and 2 for his last 14. Look at 7 for James. A fadeaway from the baseline and put it in. That's just a 3-time All-Star.
He's something.
47 seconds remaining. LeBron James 4 of 6. He has 10 in the quarter. 23 on the night. And he's the league's leading fourth quarter scorer at 9.5 a game. Pulls his way inside, scores, and a foul on Mike Miller. LeBron James 9.4 per fourth quarter. And in the last 6 games, he's been averaging better than 12 a game on the strength of that big game against Toronto. And Daniel Gibson knocks down a 3. James, Varejao, Gibson, Brown, and Jones for the Cavaliers. Gay, Miller, Navarro, Kyle Lowry, and Hakeem Warwick for the Grizzlies. Gibson, a catch-and-shoot 3. And Daniel Gibson, the 3rd best three-point shooter in the league, has hit 2 here at the top of the 4th. 4 of 6 from long range. James just pulls his way inside and draws the contact from Hakeem Warwick. And we'll go to the free throw line. LeBron 71% from the free throw line, splits the pair, 92-84. Clock at 6 for LeBron.
Goodness. Who said force him into 3?
I don't know, whoever they are.
Man, really isolating LeBron. You can see there's not even another person on the side.
He rises over everybody and fills it up. And what I like, Grizzlies have turned 14 turnovers and 26 points, and LeBron James got all the way to the front of the rim. LeBron has scored the last 8 for Cleveland. James to the baseline. Rudy tries to help it. LeBron James just too quick. 36 for LeBron.
Just a straight clear out for LeBron James.
Mike Miller has him one-on-one. As LeBron makes his move, the Grizzlies come in to crowd him. And LeBron, a three-point opportunity, the foul on Mike Miller. Ilgauskas blocked by Gasol, but out of bounds with 1 on the shot clock. Damon Jones got to be alert for the lob. There it is. The one play you had to defend and the one guy you had to defend. And the Grizzlies don't get it done.
How about this? Let's double team LeBron wherever he goes.
Down the lane, sees a crowd, will go to the free throw line.
Got to screen out. Watch Varejao against Rudy. That's the tough matchup.
And LeBron makes twice. He's got 42. Damon Jones guards the inbound. Juan Carlos for the tie. Hits in with 10.3. It's going to be LeBron James for the win, one would figure. LeBron for the win. And we're headed to overtime.
Oh, I thought that was in. Oh, my goodness. Powell will hang back. You see Powell hanging back for the help.
LeBron for 3. And we're tied at 116.
That's crazy.
His 6th made triple, tying his season high. LeBron James on the move. 121-117.
A lot of time. You're okay.
Varejao got Rudy in the air. 3-point play opportunity for Anderson Varejao. Rudy bit on the pump fake, his 4th foul. Rudy for 3. And LeBron James fouled by Mike Miller, and Mike is done for the night with 12 points. LeBron 1 of 2. Cavaliers an 8-point lead. LeBron with an even 50. And if we were playing another overtime, the triple-double would be in play. 8 rebounds and 9 assists. Well, the Grizzlies battled the Cavaliers tooth and nail. Getting 26 from Juan Carlos Navarro, career-high 20 from Mike Conley, 30 from Rudy Gay. But LeBron James was LeBron James plus a little bit extra. The league's leading scorer, averaging 29, puts up 51 tonight. And the Cavaliers win it in overtime, 132-124.
Eddie Curry goes to the hoop, can't connect, and here's James, who has been magnificent in every aspect, averaging over 8 boards a game.
Typical start for James, rarely looking for his offense.
And that's his first shot of the night, able to knock it down. Knocked away. Nice steal from James. He's 8th in the NBA in steals. Crowd wanted to travel as West puts it in.
Yeah, James averaging 2 steals a game.
It's double team, leaving Brown open, and Brown knocks down the 3. Chandler won't go, but Curry the offensive rebound. Back to Chandler. Chandler inside, rushed it. And here comes James.
Should have used glass there. It's easier shot when you're going full speed.
Delonte West hits another 3. They're 3 for 3 from downtown. Here's where Jeffries made a name for himself a little bit in Washington as a good defender against some weak players. Varejao, nice move.
And James reluctant to shoot.
Inside to Ben Wallace.
I like the acquisitions. I think they have better depth and versatility now with the trades.
Joe Smith,
one of them right there.
He might, you talk about guys, he's coming off the bench for him, but not only is he a good rebounder and a good locker room guy, he can shoot the ball. James gets inside, up and under. Oh, pretty move. And the moves he makes, Clyde, he makes it look so easy.
Yeah. That time soaring to the hoop.
There's Jeffries to the basket. And Joe Smith, the rebound, as Jeffries goes crashing into the first row. James up and under. 3 Knicks around him, puts it in, and a foul.
James only a 30% shooter from downtown.
And his free throw shooting still, I mean, if you want to try and pick them apart. James drives, foul by Malik Rose. He needs to improve his free throw shooting because he goes there so often. James, back shot is good. All of a sudden he's looking to shoot, Clyde.
Yep, coming very offensive minded now.
And see, there's the beauty of LeBron James. I mean, he sees the court so well. He saw Lee leave his man and finding a wide open Varejao with a perfect pass, his 6th assist of the first half. James to the basket. Wow! LeBron James with authority. He is just so powerful, Clyde. James has 12 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. Got tripped up. And he'll go to the line for 2 as Quentin Richardson picks up the foul.
Once he doesn't have to score 30 a game, say like 25, 24, he could easily do that 10 and 10.
Goes to the basket. When I mean that, 30 points, 8 rebounds, 7.5 assists, knocks down a 3. He's lighting it up with 15 points here in the second period. Nate Robinson, crossover, jump shot, it's good. 12 points for Robinson, final seconds, first half.
Neither team can stop the other right now.
James at the buzzer, nails the three-pointer. Count it. They'll review it. But LeBron James electrifies the crowd, and he's got 20 points at halftime.
James percolating, devastating right now, as he was aware of the time on the shot clock and put up the three-pointer.
James slaps it away from Chandler. Chandler slaps it away in a foul. So LeBron James will go to the line. LeBron James to the basket, draws the foul and puts it in. And even when he gets hit, he still has plenty of strength left to knock it down. A little smirk there for somebody along Celebrity Row. LeBron James with the deflection and steal. He's 8th in the league in steals. And he's fouled as he comes down the other end. James drives, plenty of contact, still puts it in. Tough shot. He's got now 32 points.
Once he squares up those shoulders, he just overwhelms you as he did Q Rich that time.
James, that's a 2, and nails it. 34 points for LeBron James. He had 2 at the end of the first quarter, scored 18 in the second, and has 14 in the third. Long 3, shot clock winding down, and he puts it in. LeBron James erupting here with 17 points in the third quarter after 18 in the second.
James is showing his full repertoire tonight. Penetrating, creating, downtown bombs, and steals. So a very versatile player.
Joe Smith.
Oh, he's been marvelous tonight.
Robinson bounce pass to Richardson, to Jeffries. Blocked. Then Wallace with the rejection. Here comes LeBron James. Damon Jones, one bounce, three-pointer, knocks it in. Morris shot blocked. Nice play from Ben Wallace.
There's Jones. He missed Jones.
James puts it in. Jones was open. He got a pretty good shot himself. And the Cavs go up by 3.
Second time he's failed to relinquish the ball to Jones.
David Lee, the jump shot, and in and out. Morris mistimed his jump, and here comes James.
Now he finds Jones
for 3. Puts it in. Cavs go up by 6, their largest lead here in the fourth quarter.
The man with the tomahawk right in front of the Knicks bench.
Barajau.
Now the Knicks are swarming on the defense.
And Barajau makes it.
Yep, that's why he was open.
Under 4 minutes to play. Knicks down by a point. James for 3. It's good. LeBron James with 43 and a big bucket there.
James again
knocks down a 3. 46 for LeBron James, and the lead goes up to 7. James fires up a 3. It's good. LeBron James lighting it up and putting on a show here at the Garden. And this is the largest lead of the game. He's got 49. So this is one where just a great player has taken over. 12 points in the fourth, 49 for the game. James, another 3. It's good. LeBron James just torching the Knicks. His 7th 3 of the game. He's got now an NBA season-high 52. LeBron James puts on one of the great shows here at the Garden. An all-around dominating performance. He torches the Knicks again. He's had 45, 32, and now 50. And the Cavs win their 3rd in a row as James puts on just a brilliant performance.
Yeah, reminiscent to the double nickel by Michael Jordan with one of his returns to the Garden.
LeBron James here at Madison Square Garden.
And Clyde, he talked quite a bit about Kobe Bryant's game because he watched it. He was home watching it. He loves to watch other NBA games, uses it to scout opponents. He said he was watching the Knicks-Laker game the other night to scout the Knicks and see some of their tendencies and nuances, and he enjoyed watching Kobe Bryant. But he said he's not interested in going out and trying to get as many points. He's just interested in getting a win, and that's always the way he plays. Ben Wallace gives up the alley-oop. James hits a three-pointer. He doesn't shoot a high percentage from downtown, just 29%, but he makes that look easy. Luan deflects it. James gets it back and throws it down.
We mentioned the omnipotence of this man. So that time resounding stuff underneath.
James, line drive, nails the jumper. And LeBron James with 7 points. Mike D'Antoni has seen enough. He calls a quick timeout. David Lee now picks up James on a switch. James backs up, gets a full head of steam. The runner, bank shot won't go. And a foul call on Quentin Richardson, late call. Kobe Bryant, by the way, a couple of years ago, when the Boston Celtics were going through that 24-win season, he played a game, and there were MVP chants in Boston as James knocks down another shot. And that was considered, oh my goodness, it's blasphemy. James to the basket, bank shot won't go, but a foul.
See, Lisa just dropped. Keep dropping.
They can shoot that jumper.
Right.
James a little one-on-one move there. Knocks down a three. If he's hitting that, you have no chance of stopping it.
Right. It's just like with Kobe, man. That's the best strategy, and it's not working. So what can you do? See, this is what the Knicks shouldn't be doing. They should not be switching it, allowing Lee to be on James.
And a foul. James enjoying it so far, and there's no question, at least in the first quarter, he is looking to score.
Yep. And with the pick and roll. Again, let's see if he runs the pick and roll.
Daniel Gibson nails a three. Ruby Gibson's on a good stretch. He was 4 of 5 from downtown last night. And the lead is a dozen now for Cleveland. Zerbiak steps back for three. That's good. And the Cavaliers have opened up a 15-point lead. They're shooting 59% from the field. Shot clock turned off. Chance of defense. As LeBron James already with 18 points, looking to add to that here. He's going to put up a three. Nope. Just the two, knocks it down at the buzzer. 20 first quarter points for LeBron James. He has surpassed Kobe Bryant's first quarter total from the other night.
Dazzling performance by James. This is one of the few interior hoops by James. The others have come from the perimeter. This time a deuce. Another deuce right on the arc. And this time the tray as he tantalizes the Knicks from there. This one to beat the clock before the quarter ended.
Tim Thomas, the latest to guard LeBron James, gets inside. Oh, and a spin move and an easy layup. So quick and so strong. Gibson, alley-oop to James. Oh, and he throws it down. Perfect pass and the athletic finish. That's scary to see how easy he makes that look. Shot clock at 8. Gibson cuts. Gibson across the lane. Banks it in. Beautiful play. Gibson came off the screen. As James pulls up. Drills it. LeBron James had 20 in the first quarter. Now 26. Richardson trying to fight over a screen. Zilgauskas, he can shoot the three and does it. James also has 5 rebounds and 4 assists. Certainly on pace for a triple-double. 4 on the shot clock. Hits it. LeBron James, 28 here in the first half. Kobe, by the way, had 34 in the first half on Monday night. And here's James, final seconds, pass to Wallace, and Wallace lays it in. Knicks did not get back on defense. Mike D'Antoni was very upset as he walked off the floor. James winced a little bit after that bump with Jeffries. Shot clock at 5, jump shots up, and good. He's just hitting knocking down those perimeter shots. He's hurting right now, Clyde. I think he banged knees with Jeffries. James catches and knocks down another. Boy, his jump shot is superb tonight. It's much better. It's much improved. I mean, he's shooting 49% from the field. And when you consider all the double and triple teams as Jeffrey misses, that's an impressive number. James reconstructed his shot this summer in terms of changing now, knocks down another. And he said the key change was balance. Harrington for 3. Rebound James, that's his 7th board. Here he comes.
That's what he averages on the season.
Mo Williams spots up and nails the 3. That's 6 assists for LeBron James. Duhan to Jeffries. Corner jumper. Won't go. Rebound fought for him. And another one for James, who's getting very close to a triple-double.
When he gets the rebounds, they're an instant transition.
Zerbiak, quick release, nails it. And a timeout as after the Knicks had cut it to 1. 6 straight points by the Cavs. James, nice to Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas, that pretty jump shot. And it's back up to 7. LeBron James, he now has 8 assists and 8 rebounds to go with those 34 points. James, backdoor, nice catch, and he's fouled. Beautiful pass from Mo Williams. And many in the Garden on their feet. James charged to the basket, banks it in, and a foul. And just like that, the Cavs regain the lead.
That's what you want to deny.
James now with 39 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. Kicks it out, Gibson. Wide open shot. That's good. Yeah, the Knicks poor switching there. You can't give Daniel Gibson a wide open look like that. James the drive. James the shot. Won't go, but a foul. Tim Thomas blocked from behind, and Zerbiak picks it up. That's LeBron James with the rejection. Again, James, a lot of holding the ball, more than you normally see. Now Mo Williams puts up the 3 and puts it in. And James waiting for the double team, and then finds the open teammate who nails the 3. James the drive and the finish. He makes those look so easy. Chandler fakes.
Make it work, Wilson. Make it work.
Reverse block by James, his second block of the quarter. Another sellout crowd here at the Garden. And one of the biggest weeks the Knicks have had here at home in a long time. James slices inside and draws the foul. Nate Robinson, the personal. Thomas gets up on James.
He wants the baseline. Got to take the baseline away.
Accidentally poked in the eye. James on the drive and the finish. Strong move to the goal. Harrington now on James. Shot clock at 5. James to the basket. He's fouled. Won't go. In and out, and he'll shoot 2. And again, James is so improved at the free throw line.
Yeah, he's feasting from there now.
48 for LeBron James. James crossover the drive, banks it in. 50 points for LeBron James. 3-point game coming up on a minute remaining. James looking for Ilgauskas, lobs it into Ilgauskas, banks it in.
Lee never saw the ball. He saw Ilgauskas, but never saw the ball.
Harrington goes out. James on the drive. James underneath, reverse layup. No good, but a foul. 52. Knicks need a quick shot. David Lee looking back out, find Duhan. Duhan steps back, puts up the 3. In and out, no good. Rebound taken by the Cavs, and that will do it. James got the rebound for the triple-double to put the exclamation point on a brilliant performance here at the Garden, the second straight by one of the game's elite players.
So we're tied at 2 apiece. The inside with the left hand, a great switch at the end. Comes up, hobbling a bit. LeBron with strength. Again, the ball was tipped, so it's going to be a goaltending call. And LeBron James with the bucket. LeBron weaving his way, another sweeping hook. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar would be proud.
Another little piece of the arsenal coming out now. LeBron was working on that shot before the game.
Don't see many of those from him, but that was beautifully done. LeBron, 2 on the shot clock. Time for a bounce and a shot. And some contact, and it'll be a foul on Milwaukee. You know, bonding even more with these friendships. And of course, they want to win a championship and know that they can with this group. Terrence Kinsey knocks down a 3.
Very key basket there.
LeBron against a double team. Found the right man, Zerbiak. Wally sends it for 2.
Wally really confident with his shot, not hesitating, squaring up to the basket, knocking it down. I mean, they did it to me when I got injured. They would come attack my foot right at my bad leg immediately.
LeBron James with that burst.
They have really stepped up, and I think the starters will have tough time.
LeBron gets it back. Ooh, is right. Here comes Jefferson on the attack. He blew a tire. Here come the Cavaliers. Jefferson thought he was tripped. 5-on-4 momentarily now.
He slipped down.
LeBron to the hole, and he was fouled.
Moving the basketball in early offense really made that play happen. Nice move inside.
Foul was on Francisco Elson. As LeBron James drips in the free throw. LeBron sizing up the D, jump stop, and he's scoring with strength.
LeBron James doing a good job of getting down the middle of the defense, not settling for the jump shot, determined to get inside. L-Train to the hoop.
Short cut. Kinsey beautifully found by LeBron James, who hooked him up.
That's the beauty of LeBron James. Always looking to help his teammates out, get him involved. And Torrance with a great cut without the basketball for two.
Shaking those shoulders. Goes up through him. Didn't get the bounce, but he'll shoot twice. Second time that LeBron has lost his footing. Just a kind of weird occurrence this year on his foot. LeBron, a healthy three. It's down.
And he comes right back with it.
Time for the Cavs to get off a good shot. LeBron will fire a tough one. Off the glass! An absolutely sick three-point bucket to finish the half. Are you kidding me, LeBron James? Oh, that's just not fair.
In the Bradley Center, the L Train takes his time, takes his shot, and knocks it down deep in the Bradley Center as the buzzer goes off.
LeBron bounces off the glass and scores it. Just like that, the Cavaliers come right out of the chute and score the first four. 59-55. LeBron steps into a three. It's done! He got a chance to get an extra long look at it. 61-58.
Heat check.
LeBron. It's done! He's as hot as a blowtorch.
It's a heat check. You knew that was coming. It's heat check time.
He's got 33, and we are dead even. 61 all. Again, the Cavaliers off the offensive board. LeBron. Oh, get out of his way. Just like in the summertime, knocking down jumpers in the gym and nobody's around him.
Oh, LeBron James is on fire in the Bradley Center. Shoot it, L Train.
Here comes Villanueva. Pulling up and missing. Milwaukee stunned right now by this show put on by the Kings. Oh, look at this.
Oh,
LeBron James,
it's heat
you're
check.
kidding me.
Heat check time. And all of a sudden, the L Train is taking over the game.
And that's
deep in the Bradley Center.
And that stayed Cavalier bench. Too bad they're not enjoying it. Offensive foul by Milwaukee. One of the great shooting displays we've seen. He's got 39.
My goodness. The L Train is owning the Bradley Center. He's going to have another heat check. See what? He's going to heat check it. I knew it.
Pulls up. Gonna get
Yes. It's heat check time.
It is not fair. LeBron James single-handedly taking over this ballgame. He came out hitting 6 of his first 8 so far. Mo Williams.
Yes.
A little rock and roll combination as Mo now has 9. Brown weaving his way. And it's going to be a Milwaukee foul.
Everybody's sliding towards LeBron. Once he makes hit the ball on the floor, somebody's going to be open in the corner.
Around the follow-away. 2 more. 43 and counting.
L Train is on fire in the Bradley Center.
LeBron closed the block. Step back through. Did it again. Give him 46. I need a new score sheet.
There's a wide open jump shot right there.
Zerbiak for 3 with or 2 rather. A toe on the line. He had his feet set and knocked it down. LeBron sizing up the D with a menacing screen. Hicks on the deposit.
Nice spacing that time for the Cavaliers. JJ stayed wide so LeBron could give him a good angle for the slam. He throws the hammer down.
LeBron turned the corner. As Bogan's on him.
Bogan's is holding.
And finally a foul call. Monty McCutcheon says, I've got it. Backdoor cut. LeBron fights it up. And he was fouled. So King James at the line for free throws 19 and 20. And an already pulsating performance. Gets the first. So he's got 50 points.
They're going to be sky high now trying to protect their teammate.
95-92. The extracurricular stuff setting the stage for the finish. Z fires. Oh, a dagger!
Shoot it, big fella. Deep in the Bradley Center.
10 on the shot clock. It's the King James. Bogans has to defend him. Strong but undersized. LeBron goes inside. Too easy. LeBron's got 5 rebounds to go with his 9 assists and 53 points. Again, 3 shy of his career high. He was fouled out high. There's 54. Good night, Milwaukee. You are added to the list of witnesses. 111-103, the final score. A wine and gold winner. They go to 18 and 10 on the road as LeBron James getting plenty of help from Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Mo Williams. It goes on. And another one of those total team victories here tonight.
And LeBron James, 3 consecutive triple-doubles, and that's the routine they do before the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you go, 51 and 13, I spent all last night watching between the Cavs and and Suns, and then also the Syracuse Connecticut 6 overtime game. I couldn't have had a better night watching basketball, but boy, I mean, LeBron made about 4 or 5 of the wow plays.
No question.
As he always does.
And Martin, no. It's similar to the start that the Cavaliers had to open up this road trip against the LA Clippers, where they had to come from way down to win that game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they came down 19 points down in the fourth quarter to win. And, LeBron James with a hanging one-hander.
First basket for LeBron. You hear the oohs and ahs from the crowd. There's LeBron. Varejao. And he goes up and under. Varejao with his second basket.
Well, the instinctive pass from LeBron James saw the open man, got him the ball.
And Spencer had to go off his hands. Turnover for the Kings is their first. And there's James with the catch and finish.
They're just, James has got pogo sticks on his shoes. I mean, just a quick catch and bounce right back up. Yeah, Cisco is guarding LeBron, and saw Spencer switch off on him, but that obviously makes the most sense. Cisco has guarded LeBron in the past.
Now LeBron. And LeBron to the line. First free throw attempts for LeBron James. 27-18. Here's LeBron. And so, Jerry, it's a 5-point play for all intents and purposes.
Well, when you make a mistake against quality teams, you pay double, and that's pretty much the way it played out.
LeBron James has 16 here in the opening quarter, and the Cavaliers are within 4. Here's LeBron James. He's pretty good, huh, Gavin?
Well, yeah, he's pretty good. He might make it.
Nice pass, and it's tipped in, nicely done. So the Kings back to within a point, 55-54, and McCants now with 5.
Great second effort by Rashad McCants. James blocked his first attempt, but stayed with it.
There's the screen set to free up LeBron, and he goes all the way and puts it up and in. Well, there's a very special talent right there. He's been special ever since he stepped onto a basketball court as a kid.
Yeah, I mean, he was the best player in the state of Ohio as a sophomore. And,
that's pretty special, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a great state for basketball. When you're the clear-cut #1 player in the state as a sophomore, I mean, that's just unheard of.
Here's LeBron, fire in his eyes. LeBron puts it up and in. He's got 23.
Well, LeBron a little bit off balance there, but of course, didn't make any difference.
There's James, and LeBron now with 26. 76-69. 10 on the shot clock. Here he is. LeBron puts it up and in. And a chance for the three-point play. 29 for LeBron. 10 of 18 floors, 6 of 7 line. 2 rebounds, 3 assists. There's Mo Williams. And Varejao on a beautiful setup by LeBron James, and a chance for a three-point play.
Boy, the Kings' offense really hitting on every gear, and they're defensively very solid as well. Marcioni doing everything he can to keep that guy in front.
Well, LeBron James with a power dunk, maybe sending a message to the faithful Sacramento, but it's not quite over.
I'll tell you what, you better get Granny out of the bedroom and let her come and watch that one. I mean, that'll put her back to sleep. Oh,
86. Off the side of the backboard, Zerbiak has it. And like all good teams, Jerry, and the Cavaliers certainly fit the bill there, they don't ever panic regardless of what the score is. They know that they've got LeBron. They know that they can come from behind, and they can be down 14, 16, 18. It doesn't seem to faze them. Marcioni, nope. And Varejao has it. Here's LeBron James. Wow. That's all you can say. Wow.
Yeah, it just takes your breath sometimes.
I mean, it's just the basic 35 for LeBron. Dante Green swatted all the way into the stands by LeBron, and he ran into his teammate. And Mo Williams getting up slowly. He needs some assistance.
Well, Dante Green thinks he's got a path to the basket, but guess who says, no, you don't. And LeBron right at the rim.
All right, here's Garcia on LeBron James. LeBron with 37. LeBron. LeBron with the left hand, and now it's a 7-point game with 5:20 left, and LeBron has 39. LeBron all the way to the line. Had him on the shoulder, 14 fouls, so the Cavaliers will shoot free throws. And LeBron again fouled. All right, Jerry, give me the key down the stretch for the Kings to win this game.
Take care of the basketball and make LeBron shoot some jump shots.
Pavlovic has been ice cold tonight. Money there. That's only a second basket in 9 tries, and it's a big one, Jerry. It's a 4-point game. 116-112. Pavlovic, same spot, same result. Here's a guy that could have put the ball in the ocean in the first 3.5 quarters, and he hits 2 big threes, and it's a 1-point game. Here's LeBron looking for the lead, and he is fouled. So James, with 24 seconds left, can give the Cleveland Cavaliers the lead if he makes both. Oh, what a bad time for a turnover. We're tied. Martin for the win, and LeBron blocked it. And we're going to play 5 more here from Marco Arena. Why not, Jerry? Here's LeBron James. He scored 45. Make that 47 and a chance for 48. LeBron James and a chance for 1 more. So hard to beat a team in a close game when you have someone like LeBron James or a Kobe Bryant or a Dwayne Wade. Anytime the game is close, boy, you got to play perfect, don't you?
Yeah.
And they stop Martin, Jason Thompson. Here's Hawes from the foul line. Short on it, rebound Verajao.
That's some easy shots. Now the shots are getting a little tougher, the same ones that went in pretty regularly early.
From 26 feet away, LeBron James has now scored 51 points. 122 to 116.
Well, I don't know what you say about that.
Power, Jerry, just raw power.
Raw power, and does it on both ends. I mean, he's had 2 or 3 blocks and has shown you some ability to shoot the deep ball. And we're talking deep ball. We're talking deep ball, like 27, 28 feet. And of course, he shoots it easy because he's so strong. And what can you say? 51 points, 4 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and I think at least 3 blocked shots. So pretty good night's work for Mr. LeBron James. And a back-to-back last night against Phoenix had the triple-double.
Yep.
With 30-some, 11 and 13, something like that.
Solomon! Oh, what a great look, and it's all over. Jerry, I thought that was in when it left his hands.
I did too, a great look, and he shot it with a lot of confidence. Unfortunately, just a little bit of the back iron, so Kings really had as good a shot as you could maybe hope for in that situation. Will Solomon running from low to high, catches and explodes up before he can get a chance to get fouled. You see right on line, but hit the back iron.
Well, the Cavs clinched the Central, and in a thriller in overtime, they win at 126 to 123.
The NBA on TNT is presented by the United States Marine Corps. It's LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and the Miami Heat facing Dwight Howard and his Orlando Magic. Game 1 of our Thursday night doubleheader. It's a matchup of 2 of the best teams in the East. Miami at 34 and 14. They're chasing Boston. Orlando in the mix at 31 and 18.
Now remember, there was quite a bit of talk between these 2 teams after the summer free agency period when LeBron James signed here. Otis Smith, the GM of the Magic, his first comment was, I thought LeBron was more of a competitor than that. And that escalated. Van Gundy and Sam Van Gundy and Pat Riley exchanged barbs. LeBron brought that up this week. You see the quote from Otis Smith, and LeBron went out of his way this week after practice to mention the discussion that went back and forth this summer.
James. LeBron opens up the scoring. James over Turkoglu. James again. So LeBron has opened up with a hot hand. He is 3 of 3 from the field, 8 points. Wade had it knocked away. It's recovered. Here is LeBron. Yes. Make it 4 of 4 from the field.
How about the ball movement? I think you see the one-on-one move from James, and he's got it rolling now.
Now Earl Clark defending on LeBron James. James draws the foul. James to the fade. Oh, he is on fire. 6 for 6, 16 points over the first 8 minutes of this first quarter.
This is just an I'm feeling it type shot. 6 for 6.
Second-year man, Clark defending on James, who beats him off the dribble and scores again, this time going to the scoop. make it 7 for 7. He scored the last 16 points for Miami. Lob is off. 8-point Miami lead. Jones for 3. Yes. Uh-oh. And again, as Clark defending or attempting to defend on James. Yes. It has been a remarkable start for LeBron James. James draws the foul. Nice move by LeBron going left to right with the hesitation. James for 3. 9, no, they say it's a 2. And a foot on the line. He's 9 for 9 from the field. He did miss that free throw, 5 of 6. James gets right to it. Make it 10 out of 10 from the field. 25 points. They have embraced it, and particularly LeBron has not allowed the crowd reaction to affect him as he scores again. Make it 11 for 11 from the field.
Time to start looking in the record books, which we will do, but starting a game 11 for 11, I mean, this is out of control.
Howard blocked from behind by James. Eric said that Stan is a remarkable communicator and teacher. He said he'd be a blast to have as a college professor where you'd have fun in class and you would actually learn something. He breaks things down. He takes complex ideas and he makes them so simple. That's 29 points for LeBron James.
Well, Mark, we talked about Otis Smith, the president of basketball operations for Orlando, criticizing LeBron when he signed with Miami, saying, I thought he was more of a competitor. I just asked him what he thought of that first half and the comments he made this summer. He goes, listen, I'm too busy a man to worry about anything I said last summer. I said, would you like to take back the words, though, of what you said? He goes, no. If he wants to use that as motivation, that's fine for him. I'm moving on. Mark?
And as you say that, LeBron James knocks down a 3. James knocks down a 3. Pass intended for Reddick was behind him. Back comes LeBron. James with the bucket. It counts and the foul.
The turnover, the bucket, the foul, and this run that Orlando was on suddenly halted.
Nice spin by James and hits over Quentin Richardson. 14-point Heat lead. Orlando holding for a final shot of this third quarter. LeBron James with 40 points. LeBron with a beautiful pass to Anthony, and I believe that will count. 86-65 Miami. As they have pulled away here in the second half. Wade, yes. Once again, Dampier able to control. Good job with the back tap. Nice look away from James, and that'll count. It's a goaltend.
And Orlando never really got into its inside-out game. LeBron will get fouled on the drive. Got a 6-point game seemingly out of nowhere.
That was the same spot that Quentin Richardson had stolen the ball from LeBron James when they were down 7 and they turned it over.
Shot clock down to 5. James for 3. Yes! LeBron James from downtown. That ends the 21-4 run. Stan Van Gundy calls for time. Miami with a couple of statement games this season. Certainly they had it in Cleveland back in early December as Nelson hits. LeBron made a big deal about the statements, and again, he'll head to the line made by the general manager of the Magic, Otis Smith.
I think he's had a few statement games this year, and they all kind of came once he decided to be the villain, and once he kind of embraced his new role. And that's 50 now for LeBron.
It is his 9th career 50-point game. He has scored the last 11 points for the Heat. And here is Nelson across the midcourt line, and he fires. An entertaining game, a surprising comeback. 51 points for LeBron James. That's the high this season in the league. He hit his first 11 shots.
Tonight in beautiful Miami, Florida, the start of a busy and challenging work week ahead for the Heat. 4 straight games against playoff-bound teams with 3 in a row after tonight on the road. Tonight, Miami hopes to resume their Southeast Division dominance with a 16th consecutive victory over the Charlotte Bobcats. We welcome you inside the American Airlines Arena, 4th and final matchup this season between Miami and Charlotte. We always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us. LeBron scoots in for another bucket in the paint. He's making a living off the drop. Bosh gets the laser beam assist from LeBron. LeBron over Jefferson for three. 76 three-pointer this year for LeBron James. Gary Neal from three. And LeBron racing to the baseline for the rebound. Here he comes. Badia. Come on. Well, the Heat defense recently is playing like you would have expected the Heat defense to play all along. Their playoff caliber defense starting to emerge. Nice reverse from LeBron. Excellent entry pass.
Yeah, from Ray Allen.
James on the drive. James on the answer.
Good job by Birdman. He tapped that. He kept it alive on the offensive board.
Miami on a 12-3 run. Make it 15-3 on the kaboom from LeBron James.
Excellent use of the screen. They went under. He buried the J.
Tolliver hoisting another three. Tolliver 0 for 3. And here comes James pulling up from downtown. Kaboom!
Three threes tonight. Wow. There's the play that Coach Bolster runs. LeBron comes right back into the game. He gets into the low post and draws a foul.
Gary Neal in his first Charlotte start has missed 4 of his 5 shots. LeBron on the tip-in. So James has 21. LeBron looking Kid Gilchrist right in the eyes and then knocking it home. No stopping King James. 5 on the shot clock. LeBron against Kid Gilchrist. Kaboom! And LeBron James 4 of 4 from three-point land. Kaboom! LeBron James, why stop now? 5 of 5 from three-point land. Already the 23rd game this season where LeBron has reached at least 30 points. Step back and deliver. 8 points in a row for King James. The Heat are up 12. LeBron for 3. Kaboom! Well, season high, 6 triples for James. He had a 10-game win streak in November. Chalmers missing. James, the exact opposite. He's been near perfect tonight with 37 points on 13 of 19 shooting. While LeBron James on center stage tonight for the Heat, drives in and scores again.
He's going to have a change of pace dribble right there. He set up the defense. They thought he stopped. He was just hesitating. And then when the defense straightens up, he goes right by him. And you know, you think he's aware that Wade's out tonight.
LeBron had a season-high 42 against Dallas. He has 40 points tonight in just 27 minutes. Oh, man. Can it look any easier for LeBron James going to the stripe with 42 points?
Boy, he's stealing out Jefferson's thunder tonight. Jefferson's having a great game. LeBron's even better. And he's doing it in so many different ways. The threes, the drives, fast breaks. Wow, what a headache for an opposing coach to figure out how to slow him down every night.
Well, LeBron James has 43 points. His high with Miami was 51 at Orlando back in February of 2011. Another 3 for James. He's 7 of 7 from downtown.
This is why you tune in, Eric. You come to the games, you're watching on TV, you never know what you're going to see.
46 for LeBron James. Can he do it again? Yes! 8 for 8. From Kaboom Town, 49 points for LeBron.
King James.
Welcome to his kingdom. One of the great individual scoring games in Heat history unfolding on this Monday night in Miami. 3 on the shot clock. LeBron driving in. He's got 51. That ties his Heat all-time scoring high as a Heat player. He did it!
There it is.
Another jumper for James. 53 for LeBron. It has just become, with 53 points, the 3rd highest scoring game in Heat history. 2 more for James. He has 55. He's tied Dwayne Wade for the 2nd highest scoring game in Heat history. He's 1 point away from tying Glenn Rice's franchise record established in 1995. James off the spin for the record. LeBron James has a Miami Heat record, 57 points in the night's game. Glenn Rice, your record lasted for 19 years and now is number 2. LeBron. It's good. 59 for LeBron James. Basket would have counted. LeBron James will go to the free throw line. Foul was on Kemba Walker. The first 60-point game in Miami Heat history.
We were waiting for him to get to 60 and solidify the game.
61 for LeBron James. You know, LeBron very rarely is satisfied, but I think right now with the top coming off, he knows he's done enough. He's getting the love from the Heat Nation right now inside the American Airlines Arena. 26 years of Heat basketball. Tonight, the highest scoring game in franchise history. LeBron's 61 majestic.
20,000 fans can say they were there that night. Wow. You know what, Eric? You get the feeling, knowing who he is and what he's all about, that that record could be in jeopardy as long as he stays in his uniform.
Well, the Heat will win their 5th game in a row without Dwayne Wade in the lineup. This will be Miami's 8th straight win and their 16th in a row against Charlotte, but the moment is LeBron's. That number hasn't looked this good since Roger Maris.
61 and 61.
So you get up this morning, you decide you're going to come to work and play a little basketball. It's tough to plan 61. So how in the world did it happen?
First of all, the man above has given me some unbelievable abilities to play this game of basketball. And Jax, I just try to take full advantage of it every night. I got the trust of my teammates and coaching staff that allow me to go out there and do it, and I just try to let it go.
How much convincing did it take, if any, to get back in this game so you could keep rolling? Because we know Coach Spoelstra sometimes is a certain way about things, and there happens to be a game tomorrow.
Well, I think what helped, we couldn't get no stops in the fourth quarter. That allowed me to stay in the game. You know, I looked up there, Spo looked up there, it was a 13-point game about 6 minutes ago, so I want to try to close it out, and I was happy I was able to make a few plays to help us win.
And you nailed down a few firsts. It's the first 60-point game in your career, first 60-point game in Heat history. And you finally get one of these 50-plus games at home. The first time in your career.
My career. And to do it with these fans, man, they was here for the long, for the whole, all 61, and their excitement, man, which was able to get me through it. And I wouldn't want to do it in front of anybody else. So my first career 50, which turned into 60, happened right here at home. That's great.
And it looked like the Bobcats picked their poison, letting you shoot from 3. And look, there's one thing about letting somebody do it, and it's about knocking all those down. Talk about how you were progressing as you were clearly locked in from the perimeter.
Yeah, I just had it going. You know, I work on that shot a lot, but when you get into a zone, you know, I threw one up there from 30 feet, you know, and, you know, I just gotta try to keep the same routine. But like I said, once you get into a zone, you feel like you're shooting a golf ball into the ocean.
And if you keep rolling like this, Houston may have a problem. Thank you for that. That was fun to watch.
Appreciate it, Jax. I like that.
LeBron James, 61 points. Leading the way to a Miami Heat victory, 124-107. And the joy is collective. A little for Mama first, before he heads out on the road. No one in this place will ever forget. They said it best in the building. He is and remains this game's most valuable player.
Welcome to Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. as we kick off another NBA Friday on ESPN. First game of our doubleheader has the Wizards hosting the Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavaliers have been in the news for all the wrong reasons recently. LeBron James and his team in a bit of turmoil. They've lost 4 in a row and trying to snap it on the road. Heel on the double team. Gortat stolen by James. James, nice bounce pass. Derrick Rose up and under. And already some nice defensive plays from the Cavaliers. Love, good open look. Corner 3 rattles home. And Gortat, I don't know if he stepped on somebody's foot, but comes up hobbling a little bit after the play. There you see him coming into the picture. James drives off the glass, a little English. And the Cavaliers with a 9-5 lead. That's a big difference playing with a guy like LeBron James and learning how to play with him.
Sometimes I think it's overstated. I think it's hard to play with guys who don't pass. but as he gets another easy bucket, I don't think it's hard to play with a guy who's a great passer. Now, what it is they've gone through, Mike, where they haven't surrounded him with great shooting. So sometimes, as Wall now finishes, the Cavaliers spacing.
Oh, that took 3 seconds after the ball went through the hoop the other end. James drives at Porter. Shot no good, but a foul. And James will get to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Oubre spinning, falls down. James picks it up. 3-on-1 if they hurry. James all the way, and the finish. Bradley Beal can only back up on that one, and the Cavs go up by 3. Wall drives right at James, misses the layup, and James quickly pushes the other way. James to Love, corner 3. That's good.
That's a second uncontested layup. That Wall has missed point blank at the rim to his right hand.
Gortat guarding LeBron James. Steps back. That's a 2-pointer and drills it. 17 points for James. Wall again starts to push. Wall inside to Morris. Love the rebound. Deflected by Gortat, but Green. James drives hard, left-handed, lays it up and in. Just overpowers you. James to Crowder. Crowder, contested 3 is good. Gortat right in his face, and Crowder nailed it. James drives in hard, finishes, and 1. Again, just overpowering. Nick Booker telling Otto Porter, stop. Players have been doing a lot of complaining here in the first half, and James, who has 23 first-half points, has 1 more free throw. 19 free throw attempts for the Cavs. James takes his time, and nobody comes to help out. And LeBron James having an enormous offensive game. 26 points already. The season high this year is 34. Derrick Rose, again, burst of speed, kicks it out. The ball movement. LeBron James gets into the paint. Back out Crowder, up top Smith. Little head fake. Back to Crowder. His 3-pointer. James on the follow.
That's great offensive basketball by Cleveland.
Rose drives. Morris the rebound. Ball blocked from behind by James. Here comes Rose, pushing it up the floor. Rose drives, layup, misses. Crowder right there on the follow. Meanwhile, you know, they called the foul on Crowder, remember on that play? They were in the penalty. Why didn't they shoot free throws? James turnaround jumper, nice soft touch. And LeBron James now with 30 points, and there really hasn't been any signs of him.
That's what I'm going to say, like aging, the minutes and all that. Like most guys you see slowing down.
Oubre fouls him. But he's just in such an incredible condition. Shot blocked by James. James out, Channing Frye. Frye hits the 3. He's unbelievable. He'll go straight. He won't play for several games, comes out and just gets the job done. James backs in, single coverage, John Wall. Nobody coming to help. James turns, shoots, and hits. Wall had him take a difficult shot, but it's back up to 11. 34 for LeBron James. Again, John Wall isolated. James gets in the paint and drops it down. LeBron James with another beautiful move. A season-high 36. James against Oubre. Steps back, fires, and hits LeBron James. Electrifying performance here in this third quarter. Green looking. James goes back door. Inside, count it, and 1. Oubre thought he was fouled as they set a screen on him to free up James. 16 of 22 from the field. He's only taken 3 3-pointers. And a lead back up to 14. James finds Green. Jeff Green hits a 3. That's their 11th 3-pointer. Well, we did a game in Milwaukee a couple weeks ago. Jason Kidd so marvels at LeBron James's playmaking. He says he's seen every defense imaginable. He will just pick you apart no matter what you throw at him. And he knocks down another fall-away jumper. What a performance tonight for LeBron James. 43 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He has been in complete control here in the second half. Dwayne Wade gets inside. James blocked, but a goaltend.
Well, James now with 45. That's the most anyone has scored in the NBA so far this season. Antetokounmpo had a 44-point game from Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. James backs in, turns toward the baseline, puts it in. LeBron James once again. He's got 47. James against Wall. One-on-one, backs in, bumps, spins. Reverse, he banks it home. 49 points. And a timeout call by the Wizards. James has just controlled this game the entire second half. 8 to shoot. Sets for 3. Puts it in. LeBron James with 52. The 11th 50-point game of his career and first in 3.5 years as the ball off the fingertips of Porter. His career high is 61. In a game the Cavs really felt they had to get. 4 losses in a row. James drives, stops, left-handed, lays it up and in. James down low, shot's good, and the foul. 56 points and counting. 57 now for James, 128 to 119. In and out, Oubre couldn't hold on. And now James can throw it ahead. Crowder underneath, banks it home, and that will do it for certain. Final seconds here in Washington, D.C. James exchanging hugs. An electrifying performance from LeBron James. Second highest of his career, 57 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, throw in 3 steals and 3 blocked shots. And the 4-game losing streak comes to an end.
It's the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors as we welcome you to the 2018 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV. And we begin at Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. For the 4th consecutive year, the Warriors and the Cavs will play for the NBA title. Kevin Love, as you said, guarding. Durant now the switch back, and James with the steal.
And on the first possession, you see, just like Houston did, switching 1 through 5 as James gets a layup.
Durant guarding James. James again, strong to the basket. And Kevin Durant picks up his first foul. James, hot step. 3-pointer's good. Green left wide open. He's been struggling from downtown in the playoffs. And misses that one, just 28% from that distance. Shot inside.
And Mike, one of those guys who thinks it was going to be a blowout that Kerr was talking about was me.
He didn't. Saw that heavy limp for Klay Thompson as he goes back to the locker room. David West was following his teammate. James pull-up jump shot. That's good. James now 11 points. I mistakenly credited a basket to Tristan Thompson earlier. James is now 4 for 4 to start. James holding. Spins, drives, and draws the foul.
I just love that set when they get James a live ball catch at the elbow.
Kevin Love, backdoor. Nice spin off the glass. He beat Draymond Green, backdoor, and Kevin Love with 9 points here in the first quarter. James inside. Clarkson short jumper's good.
That's a great cut by Jordan Clarkson.
James drives past Livingston and throws it down. LeBron James so aggressive offensively to start. He's got 14. James with West isolated on him. Steps back, that's a 2-pointer. That's good. 6 for 6 from the field for LeBron James. James drives and finishes. Holds it up high. And LeBron James now 7 of 8 from the field. James fakes the 3, drives again. Bell was guarding him and layup. There was no help again. James goes inside, left-handed, can't fall. Tristan Thompson rushed it. James right there to tip it in. James drives, and his foul got hit in the face, and he went down quickly. James has not taken a shot yet here in this third quarter after being 9 for 11 in the first half. James drives. If they call it before the act of shooting. Yep. Nope, they're going to call it in the act of shooting. As James sets and fires and nails the 3-pointer. Draymond Green to the basket, the runner. Misses badly. Kevin Love the rebound. James fires a 3. That's good. LeBron James from way downtown, and they've tied the game. 7 straight points for the Cavs, 31 for LeBron James.
Mark could put into play against an average Major League Baseball player 1 out of 10. Sean McNally, the great Pittsburgh Pirates scout, said, no way.
Thompson for three won't go. Kevin Love the rebound.
I'm shocked you downplayed Savannah. He said she was all city.
James again from downtown.
And I'd hit out the park, no question, with all due respect.
How about this? The Cavaliers bouncing back, a 10-point turnaround here in the third. Curry answers back. Steph Curry with his fourth three-pointer. Jeff Green running the floor and throws it down. Green, his first field goal. James drives and finishes. A slam brings the Cavs back within 4. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Green fires and hits Jeff Green from downtown. Back to Draymond Green. Draymond Green, a three-pointer. James to Korver. Fake. Had an open look. Now fires and hits. Kyle Korver makes it a one-point game. James drives on him. Layup off the glass. Banks it home. 40 points for James. James drives past Durant. Gets inside. Layup is good. And it's back to 4. James drives past Curry. Gets inside and throws it down. A 2-point game, 44 for James. Curry off the dribble to the basket, left-handed scoop. James drives on Curry to J.R. Smith, tries another three. J.R. Smith shot falls off the rim, nearly went in. Ball tipped, taken by Kevin Love. Love fakes a three, now fires and hits Kevin Love from downtown. It's back to 1. Curry again on the switch. Picks up James, 8 to shoot. James drives, shot blocked, count it. And 1. LeBron James with another masterpiece. 46 points. The free throw is good. And the lead is 2. Durant on the drive. Slices inside. Offensive foul. One official calling a charge. Looked at the other. And LeBron James steps in and draws the charge on Durant.
And they're changing it to a block.
They are going to change it to a block. Feeling James was moving. James drives. Double clutches and puts it in. 49 for James, and the Cavs up by 2.
And they go quick, Mike, so they give themselves an opportunity to get the ball back.
But they don't have defenders in.
Curry drives, count it, and 1. Curry off the glass, and a chance for a three-point play. Chance to give the Warriors the lead, and does. 8 seconds remaining. James pass inside on a foul call on Tristan Thompson. He held George Hill. Big free throws here. Hill misses. Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. James to the basket. Banker won't go. Taken back by James. Inside, muscles his way in and draws the foul. This is the 6th 50-point game in finals history. Again, Elgin Baylor had 61, Michael Jordan 55, Rick Barry 55, Jerry West at 53.
A big game feeling and a buzz for basketball on this early Sunday evening in Miami. It's the lone American Airlines Arena visit this season by the LA Lakers, marking another return performance from a 2-time Heat NBA champion and a 4-time MVP in LeBron James. It's also the first of 2 meetings this year for the Heat and the Los Angeles Lakers. And we always hope you enjoy every bounce and basket right along with us here on Fox Sports Sun. In and out for Richardson, rebound to JaVale McGee. John, in the 2 centers tonight, Whiteside and McGee, you got 2 of the league's top 3 shot blockers.
Yeah, very long, athletic guys. Wow, length at every position as Kuzma makes that hook. This Laker team 6'6" in their point guard. They go from there 6'8", 6'9", 6'8", and 7 feet. It's a long, long lineup here that they put out on the floor.
The breakout and the slam dunk for LeBron James off a Miami turnover.
I think there's going to be great opportunities to run, but not having Goran Dragic, a real designated type ball handler and pusher and pace, could hurt Miami.
Turnaround for LeBron James. He has scored on his first 2 shots of the game. Winslow working defensively against James. Shot that 3 from just inside the hash mark and buries it. LeBron James has made his first 3 shots of the game. That was his 33rd triple of the season. And the Lakers off to a flying start, much like last night in Orlando. LeBron posting Richardson. They go body to body. Oh, LeBron throwing that shoulder into Richardson. scoring for the 4th time here in the first quarter. He has 9 points for Los Angeles.
James Johnson, great to have this man back.
And while there is no definitive minutes restrictions, it will not be a full allotment of playing time. Spoelstra says we will ease him back into the fold 1 game at a time. There's no question he will improve the fortunes of the Heat. He's their best option to start at the 4, and it's been a sore subject for the Heat recently. LeBron James now 5 of 6 from the floor. He has 12 of the Lakers' first 21 pointers. LeBron against James Johnson. He'll fire up the 3 and bury it. LeBron James on fire here in the first quarter. 6 for 7 for 15 points. James Johnson. How long will it take to get the rust off? There's obviously going to be some when you haven't played through training camp, through the summer, through the preseason, and through these first 14 regular season games. LeBron, even that drops, and a free throw coming. A 17-point first quarter for LeBron James and a 13-2 run for the Lakers. LeBron against Olynyk, fadeaway jumper. It's good. He's unstoppable right now. We've seen that before. 19 points for James. Lakers lead by 10. LeBron misses a 3. Hart with a rebound. LeBron, man. And a pretty picture, even when it's against you. 24 points for James. Timeout Miami. The Lakers lead back to 12. And LeBron James, a solid goal first half for LeBron. Bam Adebayo protects the rebound with 1:22 left in the half. Here comes Bam. Look out. He got chopped right down, and LeBron ahead of the field. The most points scored in a half against Miami this year. Damian Lillard had 25 in a 42-point game with the Portland Trailblazers. The 42 points by Lillard in a Heat win over Portland. The most points the Heat have surrendered to an individual player this year. LeBron will challenge that mark tonight.
Yeah, he looks like it.
In the half. Pull-up jumper from 16, bounces in. Richardson now has 11 points for Miami. 3 seconds left. LeBron drives to the paint, gets to the rim, finishes, and draws the foul like only he can. That inner clock was ticking down to perfection. Time, score, he's aware of everything. LeBron James tonight, 889th consecutive game with double-figure points. Hard to imagine him not scoring at least 10 in a game.
What's interesting is he's never had that traumatic injury, that knee injury, that really bad ankle injury, something to slow him down. He's just an incredibly fit athlete, and as long as he's healthy with his skill set, he's going to continue to score a lot of points, particularly with this faster paced style of play, more possession.
You need a little luck, but he has created his own luck, taking incredible care of his body, careful what he eats, diligent how he works out, always adds to his game. He's nearly a perfect basketball player, one of the greats to ever play this terrific game. LeBron took it away from Whiteside. No shot clock reset. 10-2 is Miami's run. 13 points for Ellington tonight. Another bucket for the Lakers. It's LeBron again with 33 points. He is 13 for 18. Winslow steps into a 3. Just barely got the rim. LeBron lobbing for Kuzma. Whiteside with a goaltend. Kyle Kuzma with his 4th score of the quarter. He now has 15 points for the Lakers. Winslow in the hip pocket of LeBron gets a good screen from Chandler, and LeBron takes care of the rest. So LeBron now has 37 points. His top scoring game this year, 44 in the recent victory over Portland. LeBron hits the turnaround on the baseline.
He's getting what he wants.
James Johnson's turn to attempt to slow down LeBron James. Now, since James left the Heat in the summer of 2014, the team he plays for has not won in this building. That may come to a close tonight. Another score for James. He has 42. That was his 5th triple, which ties his season high as LeBron has re-entered with his 42 points. Picks up right where he left off. 44 ties his season high and is the most points in 31 years of Heat Lakers basketball, most ever scored by a Laker against Miami. LeBron drives on Magruder. Contact. And Magruder commits the foul. A 46-point game for LeBron James. Lakers trying to close in on their 9th win in their first 16 games. James a long 2. He's got 48. So the most points that LeBron James has ever scored in a game against Miami. You have just witnessed it. Lakers doing a good job tonight in almost every facet. Well, the Heat are going to lose for the 8th time in their last 11 games, and they will fall for the 4th straight time at home. Well, LeBron just shot a 3, giving him 51 points. It is the 5th game this year, actually the 6th for a player over 50 points. First time for LeBron. And the Lakers come to Miami for the 2nd year in a row, and they win. LeBron James, 51 points in 38 minutes. It's tied for the 3rd most points ever scored against Miami. The record holder still, former Heat forward Willie Burton, who scored 53 while playing for the Sixers against the Heat in December of '94. Willie's record stands, but the Heat falls.
All right, LeBron, it's your 12th 50-plus point game of your career. What are you feeling on a night like that?
You know, after our performance last night, I feel like, you know, that cross-country travel caught up to us in Orlando in that 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So, you know, we had to come out with a lot of energy. We know how hard this team play, how well they play at home, and it's a good road win for us.
The 3 ball's been falling for you these last couple of weeks. You felt comfortable, though, from almost midcourt there?
Yeah, absolutely. I put a lot of work into my craft. Been shooting a lot of threes, a lot of mid-range, a lot of free throws, just trying to get my timing back. So it's good to see when the work pays off.
All right, your scoring aside, as a team, how did you get back to the defense that you were playing aside from that Orlando game?
Listen, if we defend, we're a very good team. If we don't defend, we're not that good. So it's that simple for our ball club. So, you know, for us to come out and defend the way we defended versus a team that can score a lot in bunches, you know, especially at home, it was a good game for us.
You've been back here several times as a Cav, LeBron. Does it still mean something a little bit more when you come back to Miami?
Absolutely, man. I got a lot of special memories here. Got a lot of special memories in Cleveland. I'm trying to have some special memories here, too, as a Laker. So, you know, hopefully I can continue it, but it's always special to go back where you've done something well.
Thanks, LeBron.
I appreciate it.